All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of THRE Talk, where we talk about THRE. Let's get straight into this. I'm here with the crew, Egg and Dread.
Hey guys, it's Dread.
We're here with our special Halloween thing, and obviously, first right off the bat is just a question from me: is do you guys celebrate Halloween? Let me tell you about the trick or treating that we used to go to. We love trick or treating we pulled up to this famous block in town, and we got 2 bags filled with candy back in our youth.
Yes. Our parents were a little bit strict about trick or treating, but once we've done it a couple times, they would let us do it every year, and it was definitely the highlight of me and Egg's year.
Like my dad always used to say, if you have a shotgun, you're 3 times safer. And it wasn't a part of my Halloween costume. Well, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, as a kid, I never really used to go out too much. But when I did, it was with a whole bunch of people, and we definitely had our fun. Now let's get into today's discussion. First of all, let's just ask, what's your favorite candy? Everybody, let's go with Dread first.
Ooh, I do love my candy, and honestly, I would have to go for a classic Skittles, because I do love my chocolate, but
Ooh.
I am more of like sweeter candies, and honestly, Skittles do satisfy.
Of course. Egg, how about you? Well, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more of a chocolate kind of gal, and I'm not gonna lie. It's so tough between chocolate, but I have to give it to the old classic M&Ms.
Ooh, Skittles and M&M's, girls. Yeah.
And I also like Reese's Pieces too because of peanut butter too, and Reese's, all that good stuff. Jerry, how about you? Well, guys, don't judge me, but I definitely like some mint. Uh, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I used to be that weird kid that had peppermints when it wasn't even Christmas, but that was just my hot take there. But my all-time favorite, it's gonna have to be, probably. Damn, this is hard. Uh, I'm probably gonna have to go with the Nerds because they're honestly the most underrated candies ever, and also the gummy clusters, which I recently tried, are really delicious. So I'm gonna have to go
Do
for
agree
that.
with that one.
And guys, it's about that time. We're gonna move on to the debate. This one I've seen, kind of be popular around social media. We have 9 candies over here. We're going to keep 3 of them and cut 6 of them. So let me go to the list. So first we have Kit Kat, Snickers, Butterfinger, M&M's, Candy Corn, Milky Way, Starburst, Twix, and Dum Dums.
Wow.
Interesting candies there. That wasn't like the best candies out of all of them because it's just supposed to be a random list. So I don't think that we think those are the best candies. All right.
Honestly, just if I'm just taking out one, honestly, I would go for the Dum Dums first because
Oh wow.
honestly, I do love lollipops, but when I'm thinking of candies, my mind does not go to lollipops.
That's right.
And I obviously think that they're candy. Just I don't think they're gonna be in the top 3.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna agree to cut that one. All right. Me too. So that means we're gonna cut Dum Dums. I'm also gonna go straight to that candy corn. I'm gonna cut that one off the list.
Ooh, I do love candy corn, and me and ex childhood we would always have a little jar of candy corn on our dining room table. And, as kids, we didn't even really like it. But as I got older and I tried it, I do think it's pretty good. But honestly, out of those candies, I would agree. I think it's okay to cut it. What do you think, Egg?
Yeah, it's just like it's like the classic like little symbol for candies, but I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie, I do like candy corn, but just for the sake of the viewers, no one really seems to like candy corn, so we'll go ahead and cut that one.
Yeah, I agree with you, Egg.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go and keep one of them. I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep Starburst.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, actually, there's no really like chewy
Yeah,
sweet candy, so that one's gonna be top tier, I guess, because
yes.
we want to have some diversity.
Yeah, because what I was thinking was that we were going to keep the three, like our three favorites, but honestly, I feel like if I'm going to keep three, it should be three good ones that are all different, so we don't have like all chocolate ones or all whatever. Like, so it can all be kind of different in here. So I think Starburst is a pretty good one to pick as, like I said, a little chewy candy.
All right, for sure. And okay, so Starburst is our first keep. The next one, um, let's go to Egg. How about you chip in one? Well, guys, I'm gonna cut Butterfinger. I do think Butterfinger is hated on for no reason because
I
it's
agree.
not even that bad, but it's just not as good as some of the other options over here.
Yeah, I think, like we were saying with the diversity picks that we're picking, I definitely think that Snickers, Twix, Milky Way, and Butterfinger are, I would say, in a similar group, at least with
Yeah.
this list. So I feel like if we're going to cut at least one of them, I would definitely go for Butterfinger first. And then Snickers and Twix, I feel like are definitely the more popular ones. But yeah, I would definitely agree to cut Butterfinger from that list first.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna, yeah, like, I guess Butterfinger is kind of, falling off. I am actually oh my god, I'm a very big fan of Butterfinger, in my opinion, because I like in the vending machines over here. I like in the teachery, tower actually right here. I always used to, with my last $2, I always used to buy a bar of Butterfinger and a Pepsi. That was just
Yeah,
my little meal there for the day. So
I
I
guess it is going to
guess
be pretty hard to cut Butterfinger there, but honestly, if we'll decide on which one to keep, and hopefully Jerry will like that.
there's other candies. It'll go well with my Pepsi. Ah. Oh.
Mm.
Mm. Okay, so that one's a cut. Now, honestly, another cut for me. I'm gonna cut that Milky Way.
I
Twix
agree.
and Snickers are just better than Milky Way. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree. I think Milky Way is super good, but yeah, I would definitely cut it. I don't know. I think Twix and Snickers are very good to debate on, but I think I would say Snickers, but I'm not too sure. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm definitely. I actually don't like Milky Way. I don't judge me, but I just don't really. I don't know. I just don't like it.
hmm
Okay, so we're all okay with that. And Dread. How about actually? Yeah, let's like check one off right now on which
All
one we
right.
should keep.
So we are pretty like debating on the Snickers and Twix. So I think we should keep the Kit Kat or M&Ms just because we know, or I think we can think that we're keeping one of those and either Kit Kat or M&Ms, and then either Snickers or Twix. I think so. we can debate on Kit Kat or M&M's because I know Egg loves her M&M's, as she said, as her favorite.
Keep. Wow, you're cutting another one off that I think would go well with my Pepsi. This time. I mean, I do like the wafer in there.
M&M's is just chocolate. Kit Kat does have a little more crunch with the wafer. So honestly, if you like Kit Kat, you probably like M&M's. So that's why I think M&M's is more of a safe pick to choose because it's literally just chocolate. So I think it's good to keep on the list. But I don't know. I mean, Egg, we already know it's her favorite. I think it's just a pretty safe one, so I think I would keep M&M's. But in my opinion, I would probably reach for those Kit Kats first. Ah!
I was gonna say I don't know. I was gonna say that M&M's, they're really small. They like. I mean, I can't be talking. I like nerds. Fine. We'll check off that with the M&M's if everyone's okay with that.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
And then we'll cut the Kit Kat, right, guys?
Yep.
So bye, Kit Kat.
Snickers or Twix? Is that the last ones that we have?
Yep.
Snickers or Twix?
And guys, I'm very passionate on this. Debate me all you want. But guess what, guys? The Twix bar is better than Snickers by far. Whoa, bold statement. Ooh. I'm sorry, but I like it better.
See, Twix, it has caramel and milk chocolate, which is a chocolate bar.
I love
covered
caramel.
in those. But Snickers is more peanut butter, or not like peanut butter, but like peanuts and stuff.
Yeah,
so they're different, but I would put them in the same category, but they are different things. So if you like peanuts more, you would go Snickers. If you like caramel more, I feel like you would go Twix, but honestly, I think I might go with Twix.
I honestly agree because honestly, if you want something with peanut butter in it, take Reese's. Oh wow, yes. Yep, that's what I was just. Yep.
Because Snickers,
not that it's bad, but
I don't even think it really is. I mean, yeah, it has peanuts in it, but I feel like if you want a peanut butter snack, you should definitely go for the Reese's Pieces, Reese's, one of those. But I do think I'm a big fan of caramel, especially in the barn we would have caramel apples in me and I's childhood, which were really good. I've just always been a big fan of caramel, which is why Twix is definitely on my list, in my opinion.
All right, guys, so that's our list. We kept M&M's, Starburst, and Twix. That's honestly really good. We cut Kit Kat, Snickers, Butterfinger, Candy Corn, Milky Way, and Dum Dums. Honestly, I think that's a very valid list right here.
Yes.
So now, guys, let's talk about. Actually, no, we're not gonna go there yet. We're gonna talk about breaking news, guys. Ooh. Breaking news. So the THRE is planning a little drag and drive competition. Maybe it probably will not happen, but we're gonna plan an event where you do your qualifying run, on this track, let's say, Home of the Racing. But then the next day we're gonna go to Vessel, and we're gonna move all around, and then we'll go to Grayland and maybe what was it, Full Bore out there? I don't know what it's called. We've never been to that one, but that may be coming. That's in the ideas, but I don't really think it's gonna happen. It's just we don't really do that kind of stuff here, and it's been an idea, but we don't really do that.
Yeah, we still need to work on. If you guys saw I guess if you were on ToyTube and you saw our recent, or I think it was only on ToyTube when we talked about improvements and stuff.
Yeah, or I just forgot to unmute on YouTube.
Yes, it was only on ToyTube, I guess, the audio version. So we still need to work on some of those improvements. So I feel like that event's definitely, if we don't have any more improvements to do if we want to do something fun and if we have the time. And I feel like if we did that, we would have a small group of people because bringing all that people, it can just be a hard thing to manage. I feel like, especially since you know, we are doing racing for a living, but I feel like we still need to improve other things before we go all around Toyland and everywhere doing some stuff. So that's why I think that would be super fun. But first, you guys should just look out for some of the improvements that we said on that podcast episode because those will definitely be coming first.
And also an emergency shower thought. Guys, right now, around this time, is where we first went live at Greyland. And it's been a full year since the whole Greyland incident where we couldn't even broadcast it and it just got rained out anyways. Very depressing event, but hey, we're getting better and these racers are getting more competitive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because I feel like, I don't know, Greyland feels like a while to me. I don't know why, or I don't know. I don't really know what to think of that. That's kind of
Yeah,
just
I
weird.
feel like that seems like it was more than a year ago. But at the same
Yeah.
time, I'm not too sure. Time either is very slow and I feel like something happened a year ago, but it was only 6 months ago. But sometimes it feels like it was 8 years ago and it was just yesterday.
And also, we have a rule change for stock, super stock, and comp. Let me go over the rule change. Stock is a very small change. Salvage racers are allowed to go into stock. So, hooray. Or AK Super Eliminator, whatever you want to call them. Super stock, you can now dial, instead of a 1.5 or something like 5.3, you can dial a 5.32. So we're changing that rule. And also comp, we're getting stricter on how fast you can run. We're cutting down on how fast you can run if you are a stock car. And that's the rule changes for that. So a little bit of a change. Nothing too big, nothing too extraordinary, but the real big one was super stock. So, and those rules will apply when we race on Tuesday, which is not far at all. It's actually really, it'll be here before you know it.
And hopefully we are a little more planned so you guys will get egg and dirt in the pits on Monday night. And just look out for that, I guess.
And actually, we're gonna do it Sunday because these
Ooh,
racers are testing on Monday. I don't think we're gonna go live for that because it's just them, like whoever wants to come to the lanes and test. It's mainly for super comp so they're ready because it takes a while for them to warm up. And I'm not trying to sit through that because I'm not required to commentate through everything, so that'll be fun. And the biggest news of all. Billy Turner has left the THRE as a commentator. He just, had to. Obviously, he never shows up. He has a big schedule, way too big for us. So Larry's going to be the guy for alcohol, which alcohol will be racing. Not Monday. They're not testing on Monday. Tuesday we'll probably see him. Wednesday we'll see him. Thursday we'll see him, and as well as Friday. So it's just the rest of the time, actually. But it'll probably be, I don't know. No, you'll see. All right. Yeah. And that's about it for the news. And now let's talk about our upcoming event. So, guys, we are doing our bonus event. Actually, let me talk to you about the classes first. So, we have our normal classes, Super Street, Stock, Super Comp, which is only allowed 16 dragsters, no more than 16, as well as Top Dragster, they can't have more than 16, as well as Comp, and as well as Top Sportsman. They can only have 16 cars, max, and then, all the other classes are in. And then Alcohol Funny Car, Alcohol Dragster, obviously are racing. Then we have our bonus event, which is going, the $20 bracket race. So that's going to be going. And as well as 2 more side events that won't take that long. We are going to do a THRE shootout. This is going to be a Halloween prize, $500 for the winner. It's going to be Super Street, Stock Eliminator, Super Comp, Super Gas, Super Stock, Top Sportsman, Top Dragster. No comp. Oh no, yes comp and comp. So like those are kind of main classes there. We're gonna choose 4 of the best ones, and they're gonna race. So like it'll be the semifinal, then final, and then winner gets $500, and we're going to select them. And yeah, it's gonna be really fun. We're gonna do that on Halloween because it's just something special for Halloween. Back with Bob is coming. He's back. And this event I wanted to do for so long, the trailer bracket race. We have the 4 trailers that have entered this event. I won't name drop yet because you'll see them on Halloween. It's the tow vehicles for the racers, and they are going to be competing in a little event for $100. A lot of fun stuff happening. It's a lot to dissect right now, but one more thing is if you run a perfect time, you will get $150 and a Halloween goodie bag from our favorite candies that we just mentioned. I bought a lot of candy. I'm ready. And also, we're going to be, like, at the end, once we end off this entire event, don't leave, racers, because we're throwing a bunch of candy onto the racetrack. Which I think on YouTube we're going to shut that off. And we'll stream it on YouTube only. How does that sound, guys? I think it sounds like a pretty nice event right there.
You know you guys love candy.
And we have to get this program all done because, honestly, we have 4 days, and that's a lot of things we mentioned, even though it's pretty much just 4 cars and pretty much all those little bonus categories. And the bonus event, there's 2 registered right now, and we're going to get more as time goes. So, is that all the points I wanted to cover? Oh, yeah, okay. So, guys, are you guys going trick-or-treat? Well, no, that's a stupid question because we'll be here for this event. But if you guys had to dress up, what would you guys dress up as, starting with Joe?
Ooh, that's a pretty hard question there. Oh, I'm not sure, but I'll probably do a matching costume with Egg. I'm not too sure what though.
We'd be those 2 sexy M&Ms.
Yes!
The brown and the green one.
Yes,
Oh
that
my
would
goodness.
be me and Egg.
Guys, what was I even expecting from that? But yeah, for me, I'll probably be Batman or something like that.
I definitely think my Egg's costume were a lot better.
Yeah, I do too, honestly. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll dress up behind the booth, even though it's not really important.
Yeah, we could all dress up together.
Oh, yeah.
I guess just for the racers to see, because you guys will not be seeing us.
All right, so one quick schedule change, or schedule clarification. We are going to do so day 1 is qualifying for all the classes. We're just going to go until 10 o'clock, and then we're going to be done for the day. That also includes the qualifying session for the bonus event. Then the next day, Wednesday, all qualifying again till 10 o'clock. And then Thursday, Halloween day, we're going to start the shootout, race for those classes, and we're going to start the trailer little thing. We're going to get those winners. They need to be done by Halloween night. It'll be posted on the Instagram. You'll see the winners. Once those are done, here's a cycle. So our little special events, then qualifying for all these classes, and we might bring them back around and interrupt some of the classes. So it might go like Super Street, Super Stock, and we might cut Super Comp off just to get these guys going down again. But we're going to qualify till everybody gets the runs done. And then maybe Thursday you can see some eliminations on Halloween night. And Friday, we wrap this thing up. And then we'll run all the finals at once besides the trailer people, the trailer event, and the shootout, because those will be done on Thursday. A busy schedule, and I probably need to write this down. And I still need to get a thumbnail out for Division 2, because this is a Division 2 event. So, with that being said, that is it from all we need to talk about here. And, just a little sweet and simple episode here. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special, besides Halloween. Is that you guys' favorite holiday, or we like other things better?
I think my favorite holiday might be Christmas, but I think my favorite season is definitely fall because I love the Halloween vibe.
Honestly, me too. When, there's a lot, more things you can do. And, for the racing side of it, everybody gets a little piece of candy. That's true, because actually once everybody texts in, they're going to get handed a piece of candy. Why not? It's a Halloween event. So, that'll be exciting. I have to do a lot of organizing, checking in, getting all these guys through. I got to make parking lot spots so everyone can be here before. They need to be here Sunday night because Monday's testing. If you make it on Monday and you don't make it Sunday, not the end of the world. But, lots of fun things coming from the THRE. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Also, my favorite holiday, which I forgot to mention, is Valentine's Day, if you know what I mean. Just kidding, it's not. But speaking of Valentine's Day, Egg, you got to give us a hint on who your crush is.
Yeah!
You can't sneak that in there. Oh, my God. Okay. We need a clue.
Yes, we do.
You guys. So, hold on. Before we do anything, they're obviously in the THRE. They drive a Chevy.
Mm-hmm.
We need another clue, man. And, okay. They have... This is hard. They have black interior. That's what I'll say. I was kind of thinking of something else, but once we get further down the episodes, then I'll narrow it down because I know what to say for that.
That is pretty crazy.
Whoever drives a yellow Chevy with black interior, is that Oz right there? He's right there. I think he's out of his car, so maybe you need to talk to him. Guys!
I think it might be Oz, guys.
That's what I'm thinking.
What do you
Or Savannah. Guys, I don't swing that way, guys. Or MSD. Yeah, I love him a lot. But not my crush. I'm not going to tell you who the crush is. Maybe it's MSD. But I'm not telling you.
Well, if you guys have your guesses, then post them somewhere and maybe we'll
Should we do a community thing?
Yeah, we're going to get a community post for you to guess who Egg's crushes, and we'll see. If a lot of people are saying Oz, then we might need to bring him on an episode. And
I think it's Oz, guys. Keep guessing. Okay, we will.
We will see.
All right, guys. Let's let Egg say her goodbyes first. Wow, guys, that was an episode. This was one of my favorites. I'm really excited for this event. it's getting chilly, which means it's starting to get to the season where we close down. But there'll still be a bunch of racing clips that we still have not uploaded. They're unreleased. We have a lot of plans. We have that trailer coming out for the THRE. We're going to be on it. We're going to speak.
Yes.
And it's going to be one heck of a ride. Thank you, everybody. That was THRE Talk, and I'm Egg signing out.
Threads in the booth. Yeah. All I gotta say is this was an amazing episode. And if you want to debate us on the keep 3, get rid of 6, then you guys can debate us on that because we would love to see you guys' thinking. Thank you to Jerry and Egg for making this podcast happen. Thank you for everyone in the THRE. Thank you for you guys, and we are so sad to lose you, Billy, but I hope you're doing great. That's all I really have to say. Good luck to the racers in this Halloween competition. Dread, out the booth.
All right, guys, and last but not least, me, this is the first time I'm going to change my script, which I never really do. But thank you and happy Halloween to everyone in the THRE, like our track cleaners, our drivers, our commentators, everybody behind the scenes, and our crew chiefs, everyone involved with the THRE. And especially thanks and happy Halloween to God.